There's a podcast called Human Meme. It's the talk of the teens with a laugh and a jest. With a laugh and a jest, they make the day bright. Talking about memes in the soft southern light. Human Meme, you're the star of our show. With every episode, you make our spirits glow. In the world of the web, you're the best company. Oh, Human Meme, your country harmony. They chat about the viral, the funny, the strange. In the world of the memes, there's always a range. From grumpy cat to doge, they cover it all. With a southern drawl, they make us stand tall. Human Meme, you're the star of our show. With every episode, you make our spirits glow. In the world of the web, you're the best company. Oh, Human Meme, your country harmony. So here's to the podcast that makes us all grin. To the Human Meme team, you're always a win. With your jokes and your laughter, you're a meme machine. In the world of the web, you're the queen and the king.
Welcome to the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Bowles, and along with our Crackbot AI research team, we have investigated this topic for you today. The rise of male isolation, combating loneliness in modern society. Recent data indicates that 15% of American men report having no close friends, a sharp increase from 3% in 1990. This statistic is more than just a number. It's a signal of deep-seated changes in our social fabric that affect personal well-being, professional growth, and community health. Throughout this conversation, we will explore the dimensions of this issue, including the evolving definitions of friendship, the impact of societal expectations on male relationships, and the broader implications for mental health and societal well-being. We will also discuss comprehensive strategies to combat this isolation, from individual actions to community initiatives and policy recommendations. According to a May 2021 poll from the Survey Center on American Life, the number of American men who view themselves as having no close friends has increased from 3% in 1990 to 15% in 2021. This significant shift invites us to look deeper into the nuances of human relationships and the evolving dynamics of solitude and social connectivity. Let's start by defining what we mean by a friend. A friend is someone with whom you share a deep bond of mutual affection that excludes sexual or family relations. This relationship typically includes trust, support, and significant emotional investment, distinguishing it from acquaintances or casual interactions, which might be pleasant but lack depth and emotional commitment. Now, considering the reported increase in men with no close friends, we must ask why such a significant portion of the male population is experiencing this isolation. This trend points to broader societal changes that influence how relationships are formed and maintained today. Men are often socialized to prioritize self-reliance and emotional stoicism, which can impede the openness and vulnerability necessary for forming deep, lasting friendships. The pressure to appear strong and self-sufficient can stifle the ability to express needs and emotions which are crucial for developing meaningful connections. The rise in digital communication has radically altered the landscape of human interactions. While technology connects us in unprecedented ways, It also allows for more superficial exchanges that can replace deeper, more meaningful connections. The timeline of increasing friendlessness among men closely parallels the advent and spread of the internet and social media, suggesting a correlation between technological engagement and social isolation. The concept of toxic masculinity plays a crucial role here. It refers to cultural norms that equate masculinity with control, aggression, and emotional restraint. These norms discourage expressions of vulnerability or fear, which are essential for deep, meaningful relationships. In environments dominated by these toxic norms, friendships can become competitive rather than cooperative, marked by one-upmanship rather than mutual support. Political views, especially in today's highly polarized environment, also significantly impact friendship dynamics. Politics can be divisive, reflecting and reinforcing deeper values and worldviews. When these views clash, they can hinder the formation of new friendships and fracture existing ones. For many men, the reluctance to engage in discussions that might reveal divergent political views can lead to surface-level interactions, preventing the deep connections necessary for true friendship. The combination of these cultural and political factors creates a challenging environment for men to cultivate close friendships. The pressure to conform to masculine ideals and the divisive nature of contemporary politics both serve to isolate men from potential deep connections. This isolation not only affects individual well-being, but also has broader implications for societal health. Promoting emotional literacy among men is crucial. Education systems and community programs can play a pivotal role in teaching boys and men how to recognize, articulate, and manage their emotions. This skill is essential for dismantling barriers to forming deep friendships, as it encourages openness and vulnerability. It's vital to challenge and redefine the traditional notions of masculinity that equate strength with emotional stoicism and independence. By promoting a masculinity that values empathy, openness, and vulnerability, we can encourage men to engage more deeply with others. Media campaigns and public figures who exemplify these traits can provide positive role models for men of all ages. Establishing forums where men can discuss a range of topics, including sensitive issues like politics and personal struggles, in a safe, non-judgmental environment, can help reduce the isolating effects of political polarization and social expectations. These spaces should promote respectful listening and sharing, fostering an atmosphere where differing views can serve as bridges for understanding rather than barriers. While technology is invaluable for staying connected, it's also important to encourage more face-to-face interactions, which are more likely to lead to deep and enduring friendships. Community events, interest-based clubs, and social groups can provide opportunities for men to meet and form connections beyond digital screens. Directly addressing toxic masculinity through targeted programs in schools, workplaces, and communities is essential. These programs can diminish its influence by openly discussing its negative impacts and providing alternative models of male behavior. Expanding our discussion on the issue of men without close friends, let's explore how this trend intersects with other types of relationships and societal structures, offering deeper insights into the broader implications for community and family dynamics. Friendships often play a crucial role in career advancement through networking and support systems that offer guidance, mentorship, and opportunities. A lack of close, trustworthy relationships can stunt professional growth and limit opportunities for collaboration and innovation. Additionally, the skills gained through maintaining close friendships, such as empathy, communication, and conflict resolution, are directly transferable to the workplace. Therefore, Fostering these skills can enhance professional relationships and workplace culture, contributing to a more cohesive and supportive environment. The trend of friendlessness can also impact family relationships. Men who lack close friendships might place increased emotional demands on their partners or family members, which can strain these relationships. Conversely, strong friendships can provide emotional support outside the family unit, allowing for healthier family dynamics. Friendships also offer models of interaction for children, teaching them how to build and maintain their own relationships. Therefore, addressing the lack of close friendships among men can have significant positive impacts on family life and the emotional well-being of future generations. On a larger scale, the decline in close friendships contributes to weakened community ties and reduced social cohesion. Friendships often encourage civic engagement. Friends can motivate one another to volunteer, participate in local events, and support community projects. A community where individuals have strong interpersonal connections is more resilient, often better able to mobilize resources in times of need, and generally more effective at addressing local issues. Strengthening friendships can therefore be seen as strengthening communities themselves. The mental health implications of lacking close friendships are important. Loneliness and social isolation are well-documented risk factors for a range of mental health issues, including depression, anxiety, and increased stress. These conditions can lead to significant societal costs, including increased healthcare usage and decreased productivity. Public health initiatives that promote social connections can therefore provide significant returns on investment by improving overall societal health and reducing long-term healthcare costs. To address these issues, cultural changes must be accompanied by thoughtful policies. Workplaces could implement policies that encourage work-life balance, fostering opportunities for employees to develop friendships both in and outside of work. Educational systems could integrate social-emotional learning curricula that emphasize the importance of building and maintaining relationships. Furthermore, urban planning could focus on creating spaces that facilitate social interaction, such as parks, community centers, and pedestrian-friendly areas. Public policy can also play a role by supporting initiatives and organizations that facilitate social connections among adults, such as sports leagues, hobby groups, and community service programs. As we look toward future strategies to combat isolation and redefine friendships, especially among men who face increasing social isolation, it's essential to consider multifaceted approaches that address individual, community, and societal levels. Here are some tailored recommendations. Integrate emotional education into all levels of schooling. Teach students about emotional intelligence, empathy, communication, and the importance of vulnerability in building and maintaining relationships. Workshops or courses on these topics could also be offered in adult education programs and workplaces. Increase access to mental health services that specifically address loneliness and social skills. This could include counseling that helps individuals understand and overcome personal barriers to forming friendships. Develop and support programs that challenge traditional notions of masculinity that discourage emotional openness. Such programs can encourage men to embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness, fostering deeper interpersonal connections. Invest in community centers and public spaces that encourage social interaction. These spaces should be inclusive, welcoming, and designed to facilitate a variety of social activities that can bring people together. Local governments and community organizations should host regular events that encourage social participation. Events like sports leagues, book clubs, cooking classes, and volunteering opportunities can cater to diverse interests and provide natural settings for friendships to flourish. provide grants and support to nonprofits that facilitate social connection. This could include funding for mentorship programs, social groups for retirees, and clubs that cater to various hobbies and interests. Launch campaigns that highlight the importance of friendships and social connections, similar to public health campaigns about smoking or exercise. These campaigns can educate people on the importance of maintaining strong social ties and the risks associated with social isolation. Encourage companies to develop policies that foster social interactions, such as team-building activities, dedicated social times, and spaces for informal gatherings. Employers can also offer flexible working arrangements that help maintain a balance between work and personal life, giving employees more time to cultivate personal relationships. Urban planners should design cities that promote social interaction. This includes creating safe, walkable neighborhoods with ample public spaces, community gardens, and other amenities that encourage gatherings and interactions among residents. Governments can create policies that specifically address social isolation, such as funding community mental health initiatives and supporting family-friendly policies that allow parents to engage more with their communities. The rising tide of isolation among men, marked by a disturbing increase in those without close friendships, serves as a stark reminder of the essential human need for connection. This isn't merely about the comfort of companionship, but the very fabric of our mental and societal health. As we move forward, each of us holds a piece of the puzzle in reversing this trend. Let's commit to redefining strength in terms of emotional openness and community building. Together, we can transform this tide of isolation into a new era of connectivity, ensuring that no one has to navigate the complexities of life alone. For the Human Meme Podcast, I'm AI David Bowles, wishing you a friendly evening and a fuller tomorrow. Be a human meme.
Down in the valley where the internet streams, there's a podcast called Human Meme. It's the talk of the teens with a laugh and a jest. With a laugh and a jest, they make the day bright. Talking about memes in the soft southern light. Human Meme, you're the star of our show. With every episode you make our spirits glow. In the world of the web, you're the best company. Oh, Human Meme, your country harmony. They chat about the viral, the funny, the strange. In the world of the memes, there's always a range. From grumpy cat to doge, they cover it all. With a southern drawl, they make us stand tall. Human Meme, you're the star of our show. With every episode you make our spirits glow. In the world of the web, you're the best company. Oh, Human Meme, your country harmony. So here's to the podcast that makes us all grin. To the Human Meme team, you're always a win. With your jokes and your laughs,